Welcome to this quick tutorial where I will show you how to copy files from your Windows machine to a Linux server using SCP securely and efficiently. Without further ado, let's jump in. First step, we'll install OpenSSH client. To do that, go to Optional Features from your Start menu. Search for OpenSSH client. All right. So here, it's already installed in my Windows system. If you don't have it, you just install it and you are good to go. So we have it, OpenSSH client, not server, client. All right, so the next step is open your command line, CMD, right click on it and click on Run as Administrator. Yes. So here, we're going to navigate to a file on my desktop, on my local desktop. We're going to copy that file from my local desktop to my Ubuntu server, my Linux 20. Ubuntu 20.04 server. All right. So I'm going to navigate now. CD DRL. Let's see if I can access my desktop here. Not, so I'll just go one bit further. Then dir. Okay, here I have users, cd users, dir to list it, cd desktop. Okay, so here on my desktop, there's a file I want to copy. I want to copy this private key from my local desktop to my server. So this miri.ppk. So I'll copy this. To do that, I'll first log into my server. This is my server. I'm moving it to the home directory. The file currently do not exist. So I'm going to copy that file to the server. I'll go back to my command prompt. Let me maximize this and say SCP. The name of the file is miri.ppk to Vagrant. So the user, my user on that server is Vagrant here. Vagrant. This is my user. So copying it to that server at then the IP of the server. Let me get that IP. IP is 11. Okay, so I'll put it right there. Column. I'm putting it in the home / Vagrant. Vagrant. All right, so that's where I want to put the file. So it's requesting for the password. I'll enter the password. Okay, permission denied. So here now, why? Probably the password I supplied is not correct, so I'll try again. All right, file copied. So you see 100% and the size of the file and the speed. So let's go confirm from the server end, ls-l. So we have the file here now. This is the file. So the file is copied to the server. So however, there may be some issue with permission. Say you're trying to copy it here and it's giving you permission denied or all that. So you check your permission for this vagrant user by using ls-ld, right? Since you are logged in, to know if the file vagrant is the right owner and you have the right permission, especially the ownership of the file, right? Now, if you want to, you can fix that if probably the ownership maybe here is root and here is root. You can change the ownership using the chown command to change the file, okay? For example, I can, for example, say it's showing roots, say it's showing root. So you can use sudo chown, the is vagrant to vagrant. All right. Then the home. All right. So if you execute this command, automatically it grants it change the ownership from the previous owner to what you specify here. All right. Okay, I'm exiting that. So that is basically for that. Alternatively, you can use you can copy the file to your TMP directory. If if it feels like it's not copying to your home directory, you can just copy it to your TMP directory. Then from your TMP directory, you can move it to any other location you wish to move it to. All right, so next step is to copy files from our Linux machine, our Linux server, to our local host, your Windows system, maybe your laptop, as the case may be. Say you have a file, archived files or backup files that you want to ship from your Linux server to your Windows server. So go through this process very fast. Okay, so first thing first, navigate to the location of the file. This is my vagrant and I want to move this particular file now, control key.pem. So I want to move it to my desktop. I'm in my desktop location now, all right? And if you check my desktop, that file currently do not exist, control key.pem is not on my local host, okay? So I'll just paste the command here now. So this is the command. I want to put it on the desktop and the file I'm copying is, what's the name now? Control key dot pem. All right, so let's just go through this command again. This your secure copy, and this is your Linux user, your IP, and the location of the file, your home, your vagrant user, then the file name, and this is where you're moving the file to. This is your source, and this is to your target. All right, so and I press enter. So it prompts me to enter password for the vagrant user. That's the server now, the server user. So I'll just enter it. Okay, file copied. So let's go confirm on my desktop now. So I'll say dir arrow. So the file that will copy is control key.pem. There's it here. So automatically it's showing in my local host. That's my desktop. All right. So that's basically how to move files between Windows and from Windows to Linux, from Linux to Windows. So just to recap, as I said, it's a very short video. To recap it, ensure you have OpenSSH client installed in your Windows, in your local system. You transfer the file, check for permission. If there is a failure, check for permission and then handle the permission. So that's it. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Kindly like, subscribe, and tell a friend about our channel. Thank you.